Boosie is not letting anybody trick him out his spot. Now, you guys know Boosie is not a stranger to getting in trouble with the law. Damn near every time this man leaves his house, he comes back home catching a whole new case. Just this year alone, Boosie avoided going to prison. However, 2 weeks ago, Boosie caught a whole new case. Boosie is,
which was amazing. I don't see how these dudes get in so much trouble with the law.
Facing a felony charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Hey, to all my family and fans, man, I'm okay, bro. I'm alright. It's basically a money grab, man. It's a money grab, bro. This is what you go through as an entertainer. The facts of the case have come out. I mean, we in court now. But this is a money grab, man. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man. This nigga done 17, 18 years for...
It's like a dry snitching like this, but he ain't supposed to be... He not even supposed to be a security guard in the first place. Who you telling? Who you saying this to? To the judge indirectly? I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know the rules. Y'all tell me.
Aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country.
Smuggling women?
He just got off federal paper.
You on federal paper?
So, man, this shit a money grab, bro. You know, when I first found out about the warrant a couple days ago, I contacted my PO. I let him know what was going on.
He knew. He already knew.
All my fans, all my family. You know, I ain't even tell my family about this.
They gonna know too.
This was going on. You know, I'm alright though, man. It's just life. Life be lifing, bro. Life be lifing, man, but you know, God got me, bro. So.
And to be fair, I saw the video. It didn't look like Boosie actually was the one that threw the hookah base at the security guard. It appears to be one of his security guards threw the hookah the hookah at the dude's head, but he did get busted in the head. And you know, when things like this happen, the rapper, the celebrity, the person that is more visible is going to be the one that's going to be in trouble. So I'm just messing around. I'm not necessarily accusing Boosie of doing this, definitely, but he definitely looks sad around the eyes.
That's what it is. My next court date at the end of September up for this. So it is what it is, though. But
you need to stay in that big ass house,
man. To all my fans, all my family, I'm alright.
So, as a family man that's trying to avoid getting in trouble, somebody that knows he doesn't have many chances left before he eventually goes back to prison, Boosie is not taking any more chances. So much so that he's now willing to give up money and appearance fees just to avoid trouble. Now, on June 28th, Wildin' Out is throwing a huge live show at the Barclays Center. Now, this show is going to be jam-packed with so many guests: Fabulous, Soulja Boy, Bobby Shmurda, the regular Wildin' Out cast, and of course, Boosie. As you guys can see, the initial promo flyer that went out first had Boosie's face on it.
System alert. Analyzing threat level. Threat assessment complete. Threat level. The world's most dangerous show. Scanning competitors. Match found. Nick Cannon versus DC Young Fly. Battle for the brand activated. Additional matchups detected. Zeddy Will versus Bobby Shmurda. Fabulous versus Young M.A. Soulja Boy versus Boosie. Location confirmed. Barclays Center, June 28th.
However, Wildin' Out said, you know what? This show isn't crazy enough. We need more spicy shit to go down on this show. So, Wildin' Out decides to go the colonizer route. They went and booked Boosie's lifetime op, Charleston White. I'm sure you guys all know the history between Boosie and Charleston White.
Ain't no way Boosie was going to show up there. They knew that. They knew, come on, what did they think?
Charleston White has said the most disrespectful things about Boosie and his family. So much so that you can only imagine that it's on site with Charleston White anytime Boosie sees him. So after Boosie realizes that Wild 'N Out went behind his back to book Charleston White for the show,
he was like, no.
Boosie had two options. Either pull up to the show, confront Charleston White, possibly get into a fight and catch new charges and possibly get locked up, or you do the right thing as a man, a family man that does not want to get himself into more trouble.
Or he could do the right thing and just squash it. Don't worry about what this dude is saying. I know that's probably too much for a lot of people, and I hear what you say. You're like, oh, this dude is so crazy, so disrespectful. I got another story on Charleston White and Honeycomb Brazy. It is insane. He's talking about his grandmama because Brazy lost his grandmama, whatever, dealing with his ops and some sort of drama situation. And Charleston just said the worst, most disrespectful things. Boosie could act like he doesn't exist. I don't blame him for not going to this particular show, but his general demeanor towards Charleston could be like, who? Who? Charleston even said the way he got on. Well, I mean, he was getting on through, going live every day, and he dealt with Say She's early. But one of his big breaks, Charleston, I've heard him even say, was when T.I. responded to him. He was like, whoa, T.I. responded to little old me? Oh, I got some power out here. So you got to think, you're the entertainer, you're the target. Why not take a page out of Jay-Z's book and don't even respond to this dude? I know that's easier said than done. But I don't know. I just think it's a bad move for people to know that they can get a response out of you.
Take yourself out of a possible toxic situation. Here's what Boosie said.
Hey, New York City, I won't be at Wild 'N Out on the 28th. These motherfuckers trying to put Charleston White on the show. They playing all kind of games. Motherfuckers trying to send me to jail, bro. So I won't be in New York.
What you gonna do?
That's what it is. Wild 'N Out, send me y'all paying information so I can send y'all money back. Boosie.
Now, if you're Wild 'N Out, shame on you. You dropped the fucking ball. You guys just fumbled the fucking bag. Not only was Boosie going to bring you guys major views, but if you guys really wanted Charleston White, all you could have done was ask Boosie, yo, if we pay you more money and we put stipulations that Charleston White can't talk shit about you or your family, Boosie probably would have agreed to it. But
no, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have, because he got to stay true to the thug nature. He got something to uphold, something to prove. You got to prove to these niggas you the realest.
You guys tried to be slick and go behind his back to pull this off. So now you're not getting Boosie no more. Now, I know some people are going to say, Chigs, Boosie is absolutely terrified of Charleston White. The man is supposed to be a gangster. The man is supposed to be a street guy.
But that's all the street guys. They are terrified of the police. They're only gangster to citizens and people who are just trying to live their lives and don't want to play this game. They want to play cops and robbers with no cops.
Supposed to be on site regardless of consequences. I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with that. You absolutely cannot blame Boosie for pulling out and canceling the show.
No, not necessarily. No, not at this point. But you can blame Boosie for wearing his feelings on his sleeve like that and enabling Charleston to get to him.
Charleston White on this show with me, y'all should have either told me up front or paid me more money. You guys get in the comments below.
Yeah, but in this situation, he did was smart. But that's what I was saying about the street stuff. Dude, and if you a thug, a dude like Boosie, you can't go nowhere. He really should stay in his house. He go to the club, you got thugs around you. Thugs do thug stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I don't know the situation why somebody bust somebody in the head with the hookah. I don't know the situation why you was carrying the firearm in L.A. I don't know these situations. But what I do know is if you stayed in the house, they wouldn't have happened. If he wasn't a thug, they wouldn't have happened. Allegedly. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Did Boosie do the right thing in this particular instance? I think so. But he did a lot of other things wrong. Anyway, next story. Mike check.